go ahead and begin on your backs. Supine Dandasana. Bring the soles of your feet together and take your knees out nice, long, and wide. Feel free to chat anything in there if there's any issues with the sight. So lay on down to your backs. Again, knees out wide. You can always support yourself with your hands slightly if you'd like. Just let gravity melt you down. Arms can be by your sides. Let your gaze be straight up. Maybe you soften your eyes. Just take a few moments here to breathe. If you've been running around like crazy, maybe let's start together with a big breath in through your nose. Fill up completely. Open mouth, exhale, breath. Let some stuff go so you can just settle down and be here. And seal your lips. Start your Ujjayi pranayama breath in and out through your nose. Nice, long, and slow breaths. Take it in. Start to fill up in your belly, your chest, your throat. Out through your nose, exhale. Empty out your throat, your chest, your belly. Take a few more cycles of breath like this. Breathe in the sweetness of your day, the sweetness of your life. And exhale out, let go of anything that just isn't serving you. Let yourself be present and grounded in the moment. Big breath in. Out your nose, big breath out. Let's add on some movement now. Take your palms up overhead, reach them, get some stretch. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bring your knees together. Rise up your shoulders, reach your palms forward, flex your toes so your shins are parallel. So you inhale, go all the way back down. Find your Supine Dandasana legs. Exhale, squeeze them together. Reach and lift your shoulders. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, squeeze and reach. Feel your core, your low back engages. It presses on the earth. And move with your breath. Exhale to reach, flex your toes. Let the center of concentration be in your low belly. Shh. Let's do 4 more. Breathe in. Exhale, squeeze. Just nice and slow. Breathe. Last 3. Shh. Breathe. Last 2. Shh. Inhale. Last 1. Hold. Now pulse it up. Just reach your fingertips forward. Last 4. Last 3. Just 2. And 1. Let it go. Woo. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. This time on your inhale, take your heels all the way straight up towards the sky. Flex your toes down toward you so your legs are nice and long. You can leave your shoulders down, your palms down. Take a breath in. Stay for a nice deep breath out. Start with your right leg as you inhale. Lower your right leg down to about a hover. Maybe you get it about 2 inches off the earth. Take your breath in here. As you exhale, squeeze your leg back up. Other leg, left leg. Inhale, lower to that hover. Toes stay flexed, hips stay neutral. Exhale, rise it up. Now you can do both legs together at the same time if you want. Inhale to open. Exhale to squeeze. It's up to you if you do one leg at a time or not. Use your exhale to squeeze your heels back up together. If you're doing both legs, that's great. We want to keep our back in the earth. So if you find that your back wants to lift, to arch naturally, bend your knees just slightly. Maybe you tap your toes down from here. Exhale as you lift. Let this be focused in your core. Breathe. Exhale, take it up. Keep your shoulders down. Maybe you press your elbows in. That'll help support you. Just 4 more. Inhale to lengthen. Last 3. Use your core. Keep your legs long. Kick through your heels. Last 2. And last 1. Nice. Knees to chest. Give yourself a little hug. Rock side to side. When you're ready, grab behind your thighs. Rock and roll a few times the length of your spine. Come up to a tabletop when you're ready. Roll about 4 or 5 times to get that massage going. Find your tabletop pose. Nice job, friends. Tuck your toes. Start with your right leg. Squeeze your knee up towards your nose. And inhale, place it back down to tabletop. Exhale, left knee towards nose. Inhale, place it down. Right side, squeeze. And breathe. Left side, squeeze. And breathe. Let's just go right, down, left, down. 1 more time each side. Squeeze and squeeze. Now as you inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let your hips go high, pedal it out. Bend into your knees, lift and lower your heels. Press your palms into the earth to get your hips up high towards the sky. Keep finding your breath. Then find some stillness in your dog. Let's unite with breath. A big breath in through your nose. Lift hips and heels high. Open mouth, side out. Melt your heels low. Inhale your right leg up high towards the sky. Flex your toes. Try to level off your hips. Exhale, scorpion dog. Bend your heel towards your glute. Lift your knee towards the sky. Shoulders are level, so press equally through both palms. Take a breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your foot to the outside edge of your mat. Your palms are on the inside. Bring your back knee down. Maybe you roll to the knife edge of that foot. We're just gonna stretch here, soften your upper body, get a nice stretch in your left hip flexor, and open up your right hip if you want by rolling onto that knife edge. Trying 2 breaths. And then on your next inhale, press into your palms, lift your back toes, bring your right heel to the sky. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg high, square your hips. Exhale, scorpion dog, open up, knee to sky. Maybe you roll out your ankle, press equally through both palms, shoulders stay square and level, release your neck, take a breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge, step to the outside edge of your mat. Bring your ankle more forward than your knee, release your back knee down. Let this be a nice stretch for your right hip flexor and groin, and open up your left hip as much as feels good by rolling onto that knife edge of your foot. Support yourself with your palms, maybe you melt to your forearms. 2 breaths, maybe you rock side to side very gently. Press into your palms, lift your back knee, inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work, friends. Soften and bend into your knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll, step forward. Bring your feet behind your hips. Hinge forward, shift the weight to the ball mounds of your feet. Take your bind today anywhere it feels good. Maybe you sway side to side. You can always bend into your knees. Find slightly straighter legs to open up the backs of your hamstrings. Let go of your neck muscles. Can you release and let go of something? Woo! Take a breath in. Dive a little deeper, torso to thighs, breath out. Release your palms. Leave your feet hips width distance or big toes into touch. This is personal yogi preference. Bend into your knees, rounded your spine. Inhale, rise slowly all the way up to standing. Let your chin be last to get to this hop. Inhale, mountain arms, palms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart, soften your eyes. Lift your heart space up towards your thumbs. Set your intention for class today. Today, I invite you to acknowledge that your relationship with yourself is the most important thing, and it sets the tone for all of the other relationships you have. Can you treat yourself a little more kindly? Give yourself a little more room to grow, to move, to get around, judge this world. Take a big breath in. Let a big breath go. Inhale, mountain Tadasana, arms to the sky. Exhale, your right arm down, side body stretch, glide it down your thigh and reach up and over to the right side. Let your hips go to the left and roll your left shoulder up on top. Take a breath in and reach a little farther to the right, breath out. Nice stretching, friends. Inhale, mountain center. Exhale, other side, left arm down, reach your right arm up and over. Can you breathe into your right side body? Send your hips to that right wall and bring that right shoulder on top. One more breath in. Reach a little deeper, breath out. Inhale, back to center, neutral Tadasana. Exhale, cactus arm back bend. Bring your elbows out wide. Lift up from your heart. Engage your inner thighs. Let your hips go forward. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Bow down towards the earth. Hinge at your hips. Pedal it out. Maybe you grab behind your calves. Let your neck go long, spine go long. Inhale, your first halfway lift. Palms can come up your shins or maybe your thighs. Neutral spine. Soften your neck slightly and lengthen through the crown of your head. Full breath in. Exhale, first high plank. Plant your palms. Step your feet back. Fingers are spread wide. Palms are under your shoulders, broaden across your chest. Lift your heels up over your toes and shift back energetically through your heels. Let your hips be in line with your shoulders. Just hold here for 4. Last 3. Go all the way down to your mat in 2 and 1. Bend your elbows back as you lower. Maybe your knees come down first. Untuck your toes, cobra. Press into your toes. Little to no weight in your palms. Inhale, lift your heart. Squeeze your shoulders together and down your back. Foot gaze past your nose. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Now we're going to pulse this a little bit. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift it up, lower it down. Can you squeeze your elbows back behind you, rinsing out your shoulders, noticing you're opening your heart. Lift and lower. Press your toes down. Can you lift your knees a little higher? Engage your quads. Just 4. Last 3. Last 2. Hold it up on 1. Tiniest baby pulses. Lift. Last 4. 3, 2. Release in 1. Woo! Tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stretch out your low back, your whole back side. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, find a pyramid, straighten your front leg. Maybe you lift your front toes, maybe they stay grounded. Square your left hip forward, your right hip back. Just get a stretch, you're amazing. Plant your left palm into the ground, under your shoulder. If it feels good, soften in your front knee. Inhale for a revolved triangle, right palm to the sky. Keep pulling your left hip forward so your hip stays square. Find your gaze where it feels good. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your palm down. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, down dog. Other side, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, straighten your front leg for a modified pyramid, it's a variation. Toes can be down, stretching out the front of your ankle, or maybe you flex your toes up, stretch the back of your calf, it's up to you. Pull your right hip forward so your hips are squared. Maybe you soften your neck. Take a breath in. Take that breath out, plant your foot, right palm is under your shoulder. Inhale, reach your left palm to the sky for a revolved triangle. Soften as much as you need into that front knee. Maybe your hand comes to your sacrum. Maybe take your gaze up a little bit more, stay for a breath in. And take that breath out, place your palm down. Inhale, your left leg to the sky. Exhale, down dog. Nice work, friends. Inhale, soften knees, look forward. Exhale, travel top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, let it go. Inhale, mountain Tadasana. As you exhale, tap the tops of your shoulders, lift your elbows up, stretch your triceps. Can you squeeze your triceps, your biceps in by your ears? Take a breath in, out on a back bend, lift your heart, squeeze your glutes and thighs. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, hold, step it back. Set up your high plank. Starting with your right leg, take a breath in, hover your heel up, squeeze your right glute. As you exhale, squeeze your knee to the outside edge of your tricep and step it back. Lift your left, squeeze your glute. Exhale, squeeze to the outside of your tricep, step it back. Other side, go right, left, right, and left. Exhale as you squeeze your knee in. Shh, shh. It's like a mountain climbers, except your knee's going to the outside instead of under or across. 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, just 3, down dog and 2, last 1, down dog. Take a breath in, let a breath go. Soften your knees, inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward. Halfway lift, inhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Sit down and back into your sit bones. Can you take your hips and shift them back a little more? Energetically press your feet down and rip your mat in half. You could feel the outside edges of your hips and thighs fire up. And then take your thumbs, rotate them outwards to open up your heart. Can you sit a little bit deeper? Lift your heart up, open it, take a breath in. Airplane arms with your breath out. Sweep your arms behind you. Roll your shoulders down your back. Lengthen through the crown of your head, sit deep. Keep squeezing your mat in half. Take a breath in. Sit a little deeper, breath out. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold, release. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, step it back. We'll break down our first Chaturanga Dandasana, and you have all the options to skip it. Inhale, shift slightly forward. For our 4th count, let's lower halfway down. 4, 3, elbows hug back. 2, and 1. Shoulders in line with your elbows. Inhale, up dog, untuck your toes. Lift your heart. Pull your wrists back. Energetically peel your heart forward. Take a breath in. Down dog, exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale your right heel to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior two, rise up right away. Open up your stance. Maybe you shimmy and surf it in to deepen. Front knee, right knee stacked over your heel. Open up your arms. Take a breath in, reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Tuck your arms. You can lower your forearm to your thigh or just press and rest. Can you reach up nice and high? Take a breath in and deepen here your breath out. Inhale, star, press through your front leg, open up, 5-point star. Both feet come parallel, just setting up our shapes. Take a breath in. Then exhale, horse, heels in, toes out, get nice and low. Open up your knees and then squeeze your legs back towards your heels. Let's that on a pulse. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. Find your breath. Use your strong legs. You got it. Raise, take it low. Keep ripping your mat in half. Bring that energy from the ground up. With that, let your shoulders be stacked over your hips. You got it. How you doing, Tomo? Amazing work. 8, 7, last 6, just 5, 4, and 3. Hold it low in 2, and 1. Sit nice and low. Get as deep as you can. Take a breath in, and get your deepest breath out. Amazing work. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two, back to the front, right knee stacked. Inhale, reverse your warrior, slice the sky, palm reaches up and back. Take a breath in, breathe into your lunge and into your ribs. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Maybe you float that leg, lower halfway down or all the way down into your knees. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left heel to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior two, left knee over your ankle, rise up. Separate your legs, press through the earth, and rise up in your heart. Deepen that lunge. Take a breath in, reach. Exhale, extended side angle. Again, you can let your arm hang and press energetically or rest it on your thigh. Reach up a little higher, bring your low ribs underneath. Full breath in. Hold full breath out. Inhale, star, press up through your leg, parallel your feet. Full breath. Exhale, horse, take it low. Shh. Nice and deep. Okay, we're gonna pulse, but we're gonna add on a tap. Tap your mat. Let's tap, lift, tap, lift. Lower, woo, and tap it to the ground. Keep focusing on peeling your legs back to open up. Tap. Nice and slow, no rush. Woo. Tap. If you want, add on a little hop here. Hop, tap, hop, tap, hop. Just 4. Last 3. Just 2. Last 1, sit low. Inhale, star, reach, open. Exhale, warrior two, back to your left leg, stacked. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Stretch through the sky. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Maybe you float that leg. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, soften knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel forward. Halfway, let's inhale. Forward fold, let it go. Inhale, chair. Utkatasana. Formation, Beyonce just started. Hands to heart. Take your feet out, hips width distance. Pulse, lift, lower, lift. All squats. They're here for you. Can you squeeze your glutes when you sit down and back? Press through your heels. Squeeze it all as you stand up. Lower, lift, and lift. Breathe, exhale. So energetically keep ripping your mat apart. Keep feeling all that strength on the outside edges and build up the glutes and the muscles along your outer thighs, hamstrings. Exhale when you lift. You got it, friends. Squeeze. Just 8, 7, last 6, and 5. Last 4. How about 3 more? Hold it low in 2. Pulse it low in 1. Pulse, pulse. Can you bring your hips back more, taking your knees back more? Actively press your arms together. Okay, we're gonna do a double lunge to the back with a squat, and then a double lunge other side. Start with your right leg, get low, and then step it back for that double lunge. Step it forward, squat, then left leg back lunge. Squat, right leg, squat, left leg. Now there are ways to go about changing this. If you want a little break, you can extend that leg for a stretch. You get that stretch. Or you can find that double lunge, lowering your knee under your hip. Now that option for that squat at center, that's an add-on. You can always skip it and go straight back and stay still here instead of that squat. It's up to you. Exhale on your squat. 8, 7, 6. You feel it? Woo! Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Pulse it low in 1. It's pulse, pulse. Woo! Rip your mat apart. Woo! Can you feel it in your quads? Just 4. Last 3. Just 2 full range heel lifts, then 1. It's lift, lower, lift. Squeeze and lift your heels. Squeeze your glutes. Rise up onto the ball mounds of your feet. 4. Last 3. Just 2. Grab a sip of water and 1. Shake it out. Whew, you're done. Stretch those quads if you want. Reach your palm to the sky. You got it. All right, when you're ready, let's jump rope in place, get our core, our cardio going. Scoot this back. I don't know if you can all see. Hopefully you're jump roping in place. No cheating. If you have a real jump rope in front of you, feel free to use it. We won't be here for long. Just kind of let your heart rate get up. A little more. Okay, we'll find ice skaters in 4. Last 3. Last 2. We'll start to the right in 1. Take your leg to the right. Center, left, center, right, center. Add on your arms. Center, press, center, press. You got it. You shaka hands if you want to add a little 11. You got it. Squatting back, press. Pivot your back heel. Pivot. You got it. 8, 7. Use your arms. 6, 5. Make sure you're pressing through your arms. Last 3, 2. High knees in 1. Center, high knees. Go. Lift them up. See if you can challenge yourself today. Nobody's watching you. Get your knees up a little higher. You can tap your knees to your palms. Last 4, 3. Cross country skiers in 2. Face the back of your mat. 1, go. Opposite palm, opposite arm, or rather leg. You can slow it down. You can go really fast. You can add that double lunge if you want in the back leg, or skip it. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Football runners in 2 and 1. Woo, football runners. Fast on your feet, lift your heels. Travel your mat. Step it wide and then take it in. Woo. You got it. Can you lift your feet up a little bit higher? Get a little lower. Take it in, take it out, take it in, out. Woo. 4, 3, 2, step it out wide, and 1. Elbows out wide, squat to the right, twist, squat, left, right, twist. Can you touch your elbow and your knee together? Exhale for your twist. Make sure you sit back when you find your squat. Last 8, got it. 7, use your core to lift your knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, horse pose. 1, horse, step it out wide. Take a big breath in. Let a big breath go. Get low. Again, full breath in. Exhale, let it go. Okay, hold it low. Tap, lift, tap, lift. So active cool down. Last 8. Last 7. Just 6. 5. Only 4 more to go. Last 3, hang in there, friends. Find your breath. 2, mountain pose in 1. Step it in. Full breath in, Tadasana. Forward fold, full breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. High plank, exhale, step it back. Chaturanga push-ups, basic push-ups. Shift forward slightly. Hug your elbows back, but in by your body. Press, breathe, press. Inhale. Exhale, knees are always an option. Make sure your elbows are hugging back. Keep your spine and your neck long. Nice and slow. Squeeze your navel in and up towards your spine. You got it, friends. Exhale as you lift. Nice work, Amelia. Nice, Daniel. Keep going, Parker. You got it. Make sure you're breathing. Last 8. 7. We're working on some triceps, biceps here. 6. Last 5. Just 4. Tabletop in 3. Last 2. And 1. Woo! Maybe you send your hips back, stretch out your arms. Tabletop pose, neutral spine. We'll start with donkey kicks. Start with your right leg, flex your toes. Take a breath in. Exhale, kick your heels straight up towards the sky. Spine stays neutral. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Breathe. Exhale. Exhale to squeeze that right glute. Make sure your fingers are spread wide and they're under your shoulders. Can you keep your neck long? Gaze down at the top of your space. Keep your hips and shoulders neutral and square. Foot goes straight towards the sky, like you're kicking up a ceiling tile. Flex your toes. Last 8. 7. Last 6. Just 5 more. 4. We're gonna pulse it up in 3. Keep your foot flexed and up in 2. In 1, find a little pulse here. Kick straight up with your heel. Squeeze your right glute so you can feel it. And hold your left hip in line with your left knee. Last 4. Tabletop pose in 3. Squeeze that glute. Last 2. You're amazing. Last 1. Knee down. Woo, take a breath. Maybe hips side to side. Let that breath go. All right, Jade and Icon just started. Whoop, whoop. All right, left leg, donkey kick. Take a breath. Exhale, heels straight up towards the sky. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Breathe. Exhale. Exhale. Broaden your shoulders. Square them off. Make sure your whole torso is parallel towards the earth. Are your toes flexed? Are you kicking up through your heel, flat foot to the sky? Lengthen your neck. Reach the crown of your head forward. Gaze at the top of your space. 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze your left glute. 4. Last 3. Pulse it up in 2, Last one, pulse it here. Stomp your foot straight up. Go a little more than you think. You've got it. Strong lower body. 4. Last 3. Tabletop in 2. And 1. Tabletop. Maybe shimmy out side to side. Under your feet. All right, wide arm push-ups. Cactus arms. Smack them to the outside of your mat. From your knees or your toes in 3, 2, 1. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Lower, lift. Inhale, exhale as you press. Let your elbows go out nice and wide. Working on some triceps and biceps here. Armpit area. Keep your armpits hollow. You got it. Exhale as you press. Nice work, Melanie. Ooh, yeah. You got it, friends. All right, just 8, 7, last 6. Exhale, lift 5. Last 4. Hold it low, pulse in 3. From your knees or toes in 2. Pulse it halfway down in 1. Pulse, pulse, neck is long, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Tabletop in 3, 2. You've got it. 1. Tabletop. Woo, stretch out your arms first if that feels good. Fire hydrants will start to the right. Tuck your toes, take a breath in. Exhale to lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, find your breath. Find that breath. Flex your toes. Lengthen your neck. Broad across your shoulders. Just 8, 7, 6. Last 5, squeeze your low belly. 4, last 3, hold it up for that pulse in 2, and 1, hold it up, pulse here, lift, 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 lift. You've got this, squeeze your glute. Last 4, flex your toes, last 3, tabletop pose in 2, and 1. Woo, shimmy it out, side to side, other side, strike your left leg, breath in, exhale, fire hydrant, lift, lower, lift, lower, exhale, and breathe. That exertion's your exhale breath, friends. Flex your toes, lift your heel in line with your knee, in line with your hip when you lift. You got it. Straight out to the side. Keep your right body in line with your whole everything. Hip, shoulder, palms pressed down. You've got this. Just 8, 7, find your breath. 6, breathe. 5, 4, last 3. We're gonna pulse it up in 2. Lift it up, 1, lift, pulse it here. Tap into your glutes, your core, your hips, your strong legs. Last 4, tabletop in 3, just 2, and 1, take it down. Woo. Send your hips back side to side, shimmy them out, you got it. Maybe pitter your feet. 1 more round of push-ups for now, diamond push-ups. Thumbs and index fingers together. You can place it under your chest if you want more under your face. From your knees or from your high plank toes, take a breath in, lower, exhale, press. Down, press, lower, lift. Exhale as you press. Spine stays long. Neck stays long. Can you feel it in your arms? This is where you find that relationship with yourself and give yourself some love. Keep going. Tap into your strength. 4, last 3, 2, halfway down, and 1, take it low, little pulse. 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Woo, send it back, stretch out your arms. Slow breath in, full breath out, nice. Go ahead and find a little wrist therapy real quick. Roll out your wrists. Start to shake your wrists. Let your fingers go a little crazy. They're limp. Nice. And then press the back of your palm. Press the front. Other side, press the back. Press the front. Shake them out one more time. Roll them, shake them. Let's find our down dog. Amazing. Take a breath in. Settle in with that breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Warrior 2, inhale, rise. Right knee is stacked. Okay, little arm presses. Press your arms down. Deepen into your warrior. Rip your mat in half here with your legs. Small movements. Small, small, small. You can shimmy in with your legs. Make sure your heart's opening to the side. You can gaze forward or the side. After we are done pressing down, we're gonna press it up. So press down, last 4, 3, 2, flip your palms up in 1, press it up. Press up towards the sky. Deepen your lunge. And find your warrior. Let your hips be open. Press up. Maybe you smile. Maybe you don't. Last 4. Last 3. We're gonna press forward in 2 and 1. Palms forward. Press towards me. Press. Small movements. Can your arms feel it? If not, well then we're gonna keep going a little bit. Make sure your palms are in line with your shoulders. Miley Cyrus just came on. One of my favorite songs. Last 4. We're gonna press to the back in 3. You can do it. 2 and 1. Flip your palms to the back. Oh yeah. Feel your heart open a little bit. Small movements. Deepen that lunge. Just 4. Last 3. Last 2 and 1. Woo, let your arms go. Find your warrior 2. Take a breath in. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Heels and toes out. Nice work, friends. Gonna pulse. Pulse. Some leg work. Again with our horse. Take your knees out, heels in, toes out. Squeeze your legs back. Got it. Exhale as you lift, just like our squat breath. Shh. This is squat. Shh. Get a little lower. Lift your heels if that feels good. Press into the ball mounds of your feet. Hearts open. Smile across your collarbones. Last 8, 7, 6. Use your arms if you want. 5, 4, 3. Heels down in 2 and 1. Heels down. Woo, inhale, star. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior, slice the sky. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga. Step it back, maybe you float a leg. Inhale, your cobra, your up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior 2, left ankle. Has your knee aligned over it, open up. This time, circles to the back. Deepen your legs. Make those circles. Roll your arms back. Small and slow. Settle in with your legs. Legs are overdoing work here too. Last 4. Last 3. We're gonna roll forward in 2 and 1. Roll forward, small circles. Maybe you make them big. Maybe you go really slow. Deepen your lunge in your legs. You've got it. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2 and 1. Release your arms. Woo. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle, shift and reach. Ooh, look up to the sky. Bring your low ribs under you. Inhale, star, rise up. Exhale, horse. Take it low. You got it. Find that pulse again. We won't pulse for long, so we're gonna add on some hip dips. Just 4. Last 3. Last 2 and 1. Get nice and low. Take your elbows, rest them on your thighs. Nice little break. Take your elbows to the inside of your thighs. We're gonna lift and lower our hips. Lift and lower. If you could see in a mirror your shadow, spine stays long. Let's lift and lower our hips up and down. Keep your heart lifted. Keep your neck long. Press through your feet. You've got it. Last 8. Oh, just 7. You've got it, friends. 6. Amazing work for 5. Last 4. Just 3. Star pose in 2 And last one, inhale, star rise. Exhale, warrior two, left foot stacks. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Step it back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Let a big breath go. Inhale, come down to your knees. Grab a sip of water if you like that. Make your way to your back for some belly up core. Stack the soles of your feet, hips width distance apart, elbows out wide. Take your gaze straight up towards the ceiling. Feel your low back, suction it down to the earth. Basic crunches, take an inhale. As you exhale, lift from your heart, elbows out wide. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Breathe, lift. Breathe, lift. Can you keep your elbows out wide, out of your peripheral vision? Use your breath. Open mouth, exhale. Nice work. Lift from your heart rather than pressing into your neck. Gaze straight up. Maybe you're seeing a tree. Maybe you're inside and you have a light above you or a ceiling panel, a dot on the ceiling, who knows. Last 8, 7, last 6. Recruit your core muscles, squeeze them for 5, 4. Hover your shoulders a little higher, last 3. Last 2, hold it up for a pulse in 1, squeeze it to the top. 4, pulse, 3, pulse, 2, pulse, 1, pulse. Take it down, let your whole body stretch out wide. Full breath in, full breath out. Now bring your palms back by your sides, hug your knees up and kick through your heels, legs up the wall. We're actually gonna take our elbows out wide again, palms floor your head. Okay, bend your knees. So yogi bike, so your knees are stacked. Flex your toes, take a breath and lift. As you exhale, twist, right elbow, left leg. Inhale, center, other side twist, exhale. Breathe, center, exhale on the twist. Breathe, twist. When you exhale on that twist, kick your extended leg heel out nice and long. Toes stay flexed the whole time. Bring your elbow up rather than squeezing your knee all the way in. You've got it. 8, 7, last 6, just 5, last 4, 3, knees to chest, and 2, and 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side. Full breath in, full breath out. Okay, again, stack your knees like yogi bikes. Elbows out wide. Lift and twist left elbow to right knee. This time take your extended left leg long, leg up the wall so your heels to the sky. Inhale, lengthen and lower that leg. Exhale, squeeze it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Breathe and squeeze. Can you lift up and tap your elbow to your knee? Just 8, you're amazing. Last 7, not too shabby, huh? Doing great. 6, this is almost done. Exhale, squeeze it up. 5. We've got our other side in 4. Flex your toes the whole time. Last 3. Can you hover your shoulders a little higher? Last 2. And 1, just for a moment, knees to chest, rock side to side. Full breath in, full breath out. Stack your knees over your hips, flex your toes, shins are long, elbows out wide. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist, right elbow to left knee. Bring that leg all the way up, flex your toes, the right leg. Inhale, lower, lengthen. Exhale, lift. Lengthen and squeeze. Breathe, squeeze. Keep both of your hips on the ground. Shh. Use your breath, friends. Shh. Can you bring your elbow to your knee? Shh. You've got it. 8, 7, last 6, recruit your core here. Last 5, recruit your long legs, quad. Just 4 more, you've got it. Last 3, just 2, and 1, knees to chest. Woo, rock side to side. Let's let our bodies go out nice and long, get a stretch. Take a full breath in. Let a full breath go. Woo. Let's do some supine glute work. Stack your knees, hips width distance apart. Palms are long by your sides to start. Bridge pose. Take a breath in, and then use your exhale for non-yoga bridge. As you exhale, squeeze and lift your hips up high. Make sure your knees stay hips width distance apart. Keep your gaze straight up rather than looking around. Keep your neck protected. Inhale, lower halfway down. Keep your knees still squeezing in. Press through your feet. Exhale, lift up to the sky. Just lower, squeeze to lift. Breathe, lift, lower, squeeze. You can always recruit your forearms here to help stabilize your upper body. Exhale as you squeeze, recruit your core and your glutes and your hamstrings, your inner thighs. Keep your chin off of your chest the whole time. Reach your chin back rather towards the crown of your head. Can you feel it in your glutes and in your hamstrings? Lift. Just 8 more. Last 7. Lower all the way down in 6. Oh yes, just 5. Lift up a little bit higher. Last 4. 3, 2. Last time, squeeze and lower down. Woo. Hug your knees in, release your low back. Side to side rocks. Okay, we're gonna do a 1-leg bridge. Work on our glutes a little more. This time, bring your feet into touch. Lift your hips up to the sky. Walk your shoulder blades underneath you. Start with your right leg. Point your toes. Lift. Lift. Keep your hips level, but pulse that leg straight up. Can you reach your toes even higher? Shh. Shh. Press through the sole of your foot. Your stabilizing leg. Last 4. Last 3. Foot down in 2 and 1. Woo. Other side. Keep your hips lifted. Left leg to the sky, point your toes, lift, lift, lift. Shh, shh, shh. Recruit that leg that's pressing into the earth. Last 4. Last 3. Can you feel it in your glutes? Squeeze them. Last 2. All the way down in 1. Plant your feet, lengthen your spine down. Supta Baddha Konasana, knees out wide, big toes to touch. Your arms come out wide. Take up some space. Maybe you squeeze your feet together and lengthen your pinky toes down another inch. Or maybe you squeeze your heels up into your body another inch. Just feel that range of motion. Settle into where it feels good. Take a big breath in through your nose. Big open mouth, exhale breath. Nice, friends. On your inhale, bring your knees back up to center. You're gonna go ahead and cool it down now. Take your right ankle over your left thigh. Supine figure 4. Your hips, your shoulders melt into the earth. If you want, lift and hover your left leg. Maybe you thread the needle and reach through for your thigh. If you want a little more hamstring stretch, you can always grab up towards your calf. Or maybe if there's accessibility here, keep the back of your knee soft, your extended leg, then reach your peace fingers around your big toe. Just find the variation that's best for you. Tap into what works for you, taking care of yourself in that way. Start to bring your breath back to normal, deepening it, cooling down the body. Take another breath in. Stay here for your breath out. Then eagle leg supine twist. Your right ankle's already on your left thigh. Cross your right leg all the way over. Tee your arms out wide and let your legs fall over to the left side of your body. You can shimmy your lower hip underneath you in the center of your mat. Keep your gaze up or over to the right side. Just enjoy the detoxing that's happening along your spine with the twist. If it doesn't feel good on your legs, your hips, you can always unwind and stack your legs instead. Just find your breath. Breathe into your expanded, open right side body. Throat is open, chin off of chest. Just one more big breath in. One more big breath out. With your inhale, bring your knees back through center, unwind, plant the soles of your feet, hips width distance apart, supine figure 4, left ankle over right thigh. Flex your toes. Stay here and relax. Maybe you lift and hover your foot. Maybe you thread the needle. Maybe you hamstring stretch here again. Your shoulders melt down to the earth with gravity. Feel your heart open, reaching for the sky. Throat open, you got it. Just a few more cycles of breath. One more breath in, and one breath out. All right, eagle leg supine twist, left leg over your right. Maybe you wrap it once or twice. See your arms out wide, release your legs to the right side of your body. Feel free to shimmy your hip underneath you into the middle of your mat. Gaze up or over to your opposite side. Throat stays open, chin off of your chest. Can you make sure both of your shoulders are into the earth? Very important. You can always unwind and stack your legs if there's a little tension, or if that's preventing your left shoulder from reading the earth. Let's find a few breaths here. One more big breath in. Breathe into your left side ribs, your lungs. Big breath out. As you inhale, unwind your legs, come back through center. Hug your knees on your chest. And then happy baby, grab for the soles of your feet. You can go through the inner thighs and grab the arches of your feet. You can grab the outside of your edges of your feet, outside of your legs. Maybe you grab for your thighs. Open up your hammies even more. Stretching, kicking through your heels if that feels good. Find the variation that works for you. All right, friends, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big, tight squeeze, but leave the back of your head on the ground. A little gentle, generous neck stretch. Take your gaze over to the right. Not forcing or straining your neck. Just let your gaze over to the side be gentle and natural. Feel it in the left side of your neck, a little space across the tops of your shoulders. Take an inhale breath, bring your gaze back up towards the ceiling. Exhale, gaze over to the left side, gentle and natural stretch. Feel it in the right side of your neck. No tension here, let it feel good. And with your next inhale, bring your gaze up through center. Now hug and squeeze everything in. Make yourself into the tightest, smallest ball you've made ever today. Squeeze your toes, scrunch up your nose, squeeze everything tight, take a breath in. And exhale, Shavasana. Let your body go long. Release into the earth. The gravity take over as your bones get heavy. As your muscles float soft. Let them separate from the bone. Take a moment to tuck your shoulder blades, your wings underneath you. Lift your heart up. Create space in your neck. Can you create some space in between your teeth and soften your jaw? Your eyes become heavy in their sockets. Just find that breath. Give yourselves a few moments here to rest. Shavasana's the big finale of our practice. And we deserve this moment. Pull us out of it in a few more moments. Then take this time for the sweetness and stillness. Unite with your natural breath. Friends, as we start to pull out of our Shavasana and seal off our practice, if you want a little movement here to calm your nervous system, you can Flitter your toes back and forth so your heels are actually wiggling on the earth. Just enjoy this little movement to calm your nervous system down. And when you're ready, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring some life back into your body. Getting ready to seal up your practice. Maybe it's your dinner time next. Maybe you're just going to go on to some other things. Walk your dog. Who knows? Roll out your wrists and ankles. Take a big stretch. Reach your arms long overhead. Point your toes. Feel this whole body length. Take a breath in. On your exhale, roll to your favorite side fetal pose. Taking the opportunity to use your bicep as a pillow. Find a round of breath here. Enjoy the shape. And when you're ready, gently support yourself up to a seat. Make your eyes stay heavy. Get into that comfortable seat. Root down through your sit bones and rise up tall through the crown of your head. Bring your hands to heart center together if that feels right for you. Thank you all for being here. It's a beautiful day. You're all amazing folks. I'm so glad you're here. I bring my hands up to my third eye center, the space in between my brow, light and intuition. Friendly reminder to smile, breathe, and go slowly. Namaste. Thanks so much, friends, for being here. Another yoga sculpt class with Maple.